It's hard to talk about St. John and not talk about the Bay of Fundy and the highest tides in the world. So the tide goes up about 16 meters or 52 feet. Every single tide cycle has about 160 billion tons of water. That's enough to fill the Grand Canyon twice. And that tidal cycle does something that you will not see anywhere else on Earth. It literally makes the St. John River reverse. And for those who aren't from here and don't understand what I'm talking about, here's a clip of me literally down at the reversing falls explaining it.
Right now what we have going on coming from this way is the St. John River pushing in to the Bay of Fundy, which is coming from over here. That's the ocean there. That's the ocean coming from that way. And because we're at low tide, as you can see, with the kind of like black mark of like pretty well seaweed, you can see that the Bay of Fundy is low tide leaving the bay, and we have the St. John River dumping in to the Bay of Fundy here. So down here again at the reversing falls, which probably should be called the reversing rapids, but what's going on now is over this way we have the Bay of Fundy, which is pushing into the St. John River this way because we're an hour and a half from high tide. So we have the ocean pushing the St. John River back, and that's why all the action right now is happening over here, where on the last video that I took, it was all happening over here because the St. John River was pushing the ocean back as the ocean was at low tide. So you can see, you can't really see any of the black spots on the rocks because we're pretty well almost at maximum high tide here. In the next hour it'll be the max high tide, and it's a little bit calm on this side, but we have the rapids happening over this way here. So yeah, cool stuff.